But they said that he says, in our nation's, this is Dick Cheney, in our nation's 246-year history, there has never been an individual who has posed a greater threat to our republic than Donald Trump, Dick Cheney said. So that includes Osama bin Laden, right? He forgot that narrative. It's as if that narrative didn't exist, huh? He's forgotten all about that, right? Osama bin Laden, Stalin, right? Hitler. Who else? None of them come close to Donald Trump, according to Dick Cheney. He plays ball. He gives the right rhetorical obedience to big pharma, big military, big banks. And Trump gave the policy obedience to most of that, but he didn't give the rhetorical obedience. You got to understand why they hate him, right? But Dick Cheney's a liar. I mean, he lied us into the Iraq War. How many people died? Millions of people died. Millions of families in America have been impacted negatively because of the Iraq War. How come Dick Cheney won't tell us the truth about Saudi Arabia and 9/11? Oh, whoa. Come on, Dick Cheney. What about lies and violence? Can you tell us about? I bet you know all about lies and violence, don't you? You know all about lies and violence. Patriot Act, torture, torturing people that didn't even do anything. They just had the same name as the person that was being targeted. Lying about the Iraq War. Lying about the purpose of going into Afghanistan. Lying about saying that the free market had failed in 2008 rather than telling the truth and saying no, corporate fascism, which is what empowers people like Dick Cheney to make a living from these crony pay-for-play policies. That's what it's state, big government, big business colluding together, which destroyed the economy in 2008. And he lied with George W. Bush in their administration and told you, you know what happened? You guys had too much freedom, so we're going to go ahead and bail out all of our Wall Street owners that own us, and we're going to stick you with the debt. Your housing price is going to collapse. You're going to lose so much, but that's okay. Because that's what we do. We don't work for you. Dick Cheney does not work for you. He never worked for you. He works for big military, big war machine, big sick care, big banks, big ugly. Okay? So he says he is a coward. A real man wouldn't lie to his supporters. Right? A real man wouldn't lie us into the Iraq War using the death of innocents. Using the death of American people dying in 9/11, horrible deaths, and he uses that emotional trauma to sell people on a lie that Saddam Hussein had something to do with 9/11 and that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. They lied about Iran. They said Iran was going to blow us up. He was saying they were going to destroy us at any moment if we didn't invade that country for special interests. So he knows all about cowardly lying to his supporters. I mean, this is a guy whose administration embraced all these different Christian tropes and language, free market language, and all they did was gut the market and disrespect Jesus Christ by using his name in vain to sell people on things which are despicable, antichrist,